Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got another video I'm going to do today where I'm going to take a handful of nodules that have been cut in half, some that I bought at the last gem show and some that I cut, and I'm going to do a face polish on these. So first things first, let's walk through the ones we're going to work with today. And this is dry, and this is a Mexican banded agate. And this is what it looks like wet. Gonna put a low dome on these and polish them up. So I think that one's gonna look pretty nice. Let's see this next one here. Another one that I bought at the show. So this is a banded agate from New Mexico. This is actually from an area called Reserve, New Mexico. You can tell by the color. Let me get this one wet. Looks like they had oil on these, so they're gonna splotch up a little bit, but you get the idea. But yeah, these usually look pretty nice. We'll definitely get a little dome on that one and get it polished up, and it'll look really cool. Okay, another one that was purchased at the gem show. This is a little Mexican banded agate. You can see the holes left where the pseudomorphs eroded out on the right side, and then the banded agate on the left side. It's a little guy, but that is going to make a cool specimen. Get it wet and see if we can see it a little better. All right. Okay, another bought one, and this is another Mexican banded agate. It's gonna have a kind of a translucent light purple color with this really cool looking banding in the middle. Let's get it wet. But yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty cool. Okay, another one from the show. This is a condor agate, still in host. Now that light brown stuff, don't know if that'll polish, probably not. And if it does, it won't polish as nice as the banded agate. But I think it'll look cool with that on there. We'll see if it stays on or if it pops off while polishing. But condors look really nice. And then this is another one that I bought, and it's another condor. It's a little higher grade than the last one. The last one had some tiny little micro fractures around the edge. This one's pretty solid. Yeah, it's gonna look really nice. All right, another one from the show and another Mexican banded agate. This one will look a lot better wet. This is what it'll look kind of like polished. That's going to be really nice. Very cool. All right. This is another one that I bought just from a different vendor. And then I bought this in the rough and cut it in one of my other videos. And this side's not really thick enough to get a slab off of, so I'm just going to do a heel polish. This will make a great specimen. And I believe this one's already called for once it's polished. But I think I'll have the other half of this, I'm going to get a slab off for somebody. And the heel left from behind that will actually get polished and put up as well. Should be similar to this one. It's like the mirror image of it. But yeah, that's going to be gorgeous. All right. right, here's some banded agates from Arizona that I cut. Some of these may or may not have been ones that I did videos for. I think this one I cut a long time ago. I don't think this one was in a video. Still have the other half of this one too, somewhere. But yeah, that one's stunning. This little mark over here is just paint from the saw blade. That'll come off. But yeah, it's gonna be really nice. Why are we not focusing? Oh, there we go. Wow, that's one of my favorite Arizonas. Okay. Another Arizona, let me get it wet. Alright, for some reason this is out of macro mode and I gotta tap the screen to get it to focus. But yeah, this is gonna have a little bit of pitting in the moss area and spots, but this is gonna be it's gonna be really cool with both the banding and that moss around the outside. It looks like there is a little bit of fracturing right here, but when I dome polish that, that might go away. But yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous. Really nice. Okay, another Arizona one. Let's get it wet. All right. Yeah, this one's cool. I believe this one was in one of the recent videos that I did where I cut the stone. And I do have the other half of this one to work with too. Thought about cutting the slab off for a cabochon, but I think I'm just gonna do these as specimens because they're really nice. If I slab it, it's gonna get thin or not as wide. All right, last one up. Let me get it wet to start with. Okay, so this one came from one of my recent videos, and I've already polished the other half of this for another subscriber, but I think this one's actually going to be just as nice as that other one was. If I can get it to focus. Oh, there we go. Almost. Very cool. All right, let me get these to the polishing machine, get these all polished up, and I'll be back with the finished pieces and we'll go through them and see how they came out. Hello everybody. All right, so back in the polisher. I've got all of these heels all polished up. So let's take a look at them and see what we got here. We'll start with this one, which has already been claimed. So this one will go up reserved on Etsy to the subscriber that asked for this one. But yeah, this is a purple one from Mexico. Came out really nice. So the other half of this one, another subscriber asked for a slab off of it. And then I'm still left with whatever's left as a heel once I cut that slab off. It is the thicker side that I'm going to cut that slab off of, so it should have a heel of this. If it still looks good, I'll polish it. Okay. All right, so the other half of this one is already sold to somebody else, another subscriber. So I went ahead and polished this half. Really pretty white banded agate with some hints of purple or lavender in there, and you got those little black specks, and a really nice polish. All right, another Arizona banded agate with moss. It's got a couple little fractures down there in the bottom, but they don't take away from it. Pattern looks perfect. Look at that, that's super cool looking. All right, got a condor agate here. See if I can get some of the dust off of that. All right, this stone's really dark, but it's got great pattern and a really nice polish. Bit of a druzy quartz pocket. All right. Next up, got another Mexican banded agate. Smaller one, but it's got a really nice pattern right there. Almost a lavender or purple color in the center with some orange, yellow color around it. And then that lighter colored, almost ghost like chalcedony around the whole thing. All right, got another Mexican banded agate. It's got some cool features around the edge here. Again, this one's came out really nice. It has a beautiful dome on it, but if you look, it kind of has it's some weird refraction in the banding around the edges. Almost looks kind of hazy, but that wouldn't come out. It's part of the pattern. But yeah, beautiful colors, beautiful design on that one. That's really nice looking. All right, another condor agate here. This one I left the host rock around it, which didn't really polish up too well, but doesn't distract from it. Kind of looks cool having the stone in its host rock still. Got some little fractures going in around the edges, but it still looks really cool. Great pattern, great color. All right, let's pull this one out. So this is an Arizona stone. This was in one of my earlier videos where I cut it. This one came out really cool. Still have the other half of this one as well. I'll do something with that eventually too. I think I was originally gonna slab these, but I thought they'd just make really cool looking specimens, which I believe they do. It's very nice. All right. Another Mexican banded agate. Really nice banding. This little dots in the center is from a quartz pocket. Could just cut the tail end of it there in that cut, apparently. It's kind of got a lavender color to it, a little bit of shadow banding going on. It's got some kind of a calcite inclusion up here. But yeah, all in all, that one came out really nice. Let's see. I believe we've looked at this one yet. Okay, another condor agate. Again, came out really nice. Look at that pattern. Super cool. It does have a quartz pocket in the center. Small one. And this is a New Mexico banded agate from Reserve, New Mexico. You get those little snowflakes or orbs floating in there, kind of like you do in Arizona. You got a really cool fill point. Nice dome. I don't know. I think that one came out really nice. Okay. Arizona agate here. I don't think this was in any of my cut videos. I think this is something I cut a long time ago. And again, I have the other half of this one. Just haven't done anything with it yet. This one's gorgeous. One of my favorite Arizona stones. You got the white banding with nothing in it around that center with the white snowflakes or orbs, and then you got more of that around the outside. No idea what causes that, but it's so cool. Very nice stone. All right. Last up here, we got another Mexico agate. This is a nice red one. It's got the pseudomorph voids, if you will, or this, whatever those minerals were. Something softer that basically eroded out. Real nice color though. Very nice little stone. All right. So again, these are all going to go up on Etsy. If anybody's interested, please go take a look. I'll have a link in the description. And I got a lot more of these up on Etsy as well that I've done. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.